to overlap back onto Ruth, so they each assume the other is playing mind games, and proceed to blow things up.
I'm really scared. The humanoid typhoon is on the loose. What do we do, Meryl? What do we do? Duh. We run away, that's what. I guess it is important to stay alive, isn't it?
These are really good.
Huh? When did you get here?
Thanks a lot. I was really getting hungry. These donuts hit the spot.
Give me those. You know, we didn't come out here just to save your sorry butt.
Aw, it's shameless the way they flirt. But the girls explain to Vash that they're insurance company reps, not interested in capturing Vash the Stampede, but just enforcing risk prevention on him because he causes so much damage that he's running the insurance agency into the red. No, seriously. This may be one of the funniest excuses for sidekick characters I have ever seen because it's totally and mundanely valid. Anyway, the prospect of 24-hour surveillance terrifies the real Vash, so he plays stupid while the girls decide to go back and confront fake Vash about their objective. Oh, if only they had checked their watches, why they'd have known that it is raping time.
Oh, Meryl. I guess I never should have taken this job after all. They did say he was the worst kind of womanizer. Now is not the time to remind me of that.
I want to know what you prefer, ladies. Pleasure before death, or just death without pleasure?
By my estimation, good sir, I'd say the pleasure would be deadly coming from you. Anyway, before Descartes can disrobe the PMS queen, he discovers that she's... Oh wait, it's not episode 4 yet, more Vash.
Run!
Part of it is the cartoony nature of the chase here, but also, Vash's anatomy is kind of weird. He's freakishly tall, yeah, but Millie is also freakishly tall, but she's properly proportioned, while Vash is, I'll get into it more in a future episode when it matters.
Well, Vash, it's time to choose your way to die. By a boomerang or do a suicide dive off a cliff?
Suicide? To tell you the truth, I disapprove of suicide more than anything.
This is not just a snide quip on Vash's part, but very true and a major element of his character that will come up time and time again throughout the series. Anyway, because we're not all into that dramatic mess yet, I'll just say keep it in mind for now. Vash turns the boomerang back on its owner and pretzels him while Ruth gets caught in the crossfire.
Well, did I work off the donuts and the $10 double dollars?
It can't be him. There's just no way.
Felnarl is reduced to rubble and the girls write up another report. By this point, Millie is actually convinced that the red-coated maniac was Vash, but Meryl still isn't buying it. This difference in opinion is our first indicator that while Meryl is Millie's corporate supervisor, they're equals in opposite ways. I guess it could be said that Meryl is more professional, but Millie is more perceptive. Meryl has a worldly practicality to her that makes her ambitious and good at getting things done quickly and doing them right short term. But Millie is a good judge of character and understands the greater truths and important things in life in a way that makes her the better decision-maker long-term. They're two sides of maturity that make them a team capable of surviving the savage struggles yet to come and making each other better along the way. Anyway, before the episode closes, we get that line again.
Funny thing is, they say nobody died.
You mean like you don't need God for a miracle?
This isn't as simple as a statement of atheism. It's more a statement of, even if God does exist, he hasn't been taking care of us, so we'll prove we can take care of ourselves. We're on another planet in Trigun, and how humanity got there is a good enough reason for them to dismiss all hope for salvation and return to the ways of the lawless West, where man has to make his own miracles in order to survive. And that's why everyone carries a gun. Everyone needs a gun. Anything you can't protect, someone else takes, and if you want something bad enough, you have to kill to get it. Anyway, the statement is also pretty ironic, because the reason nobody dies when Vash is around will be connected to higher powers later in the story. Well, for a first episode, it sure didn't tell us anything about the setting or the plot, but it told us an awful lot about the characters, far more than most pilots. This will continue to be the norm throughout the series, as the characters develop into unforgettable, surprisingly complex creations, and most elements of the plot and backstory go by in a flash, 2 sentences, or even just an unanswered question. I'll do my best to explain the unanswered as we go along, but for now, we don't get plot, we get episode 2. Arguably the most useless episode in this show, and yes, I am counting the recap episode, so this should go quickly.